In this video, we're having a look at the AnnaPro protective travel case for Vision Pro, as well as their version 2 head strap thingy. Hi, I'm Lee. Welcome to the channel. I hope you're having a lovely day. Now, why would you want a protective case? Is quite obvious because a lot of the Vision Pro is made out of glass, so you want a nice sort of travel case for travel with. But why would you want something like this headband? I actually recorded a video before of the version 1 headband when I got it, and I never actually got off my tush and released it, and now the version 2 is here. So let's first look at why you would want a head strap for the Vision Pro. So I use the singular loop. You also get it with a one that goes around the top. But the thing with the singular one is that when you put this on, let me just tighten up a little bit. You know, it's only pulling there, and so all the pressure is on your forehead here, and then you're also getting a little bit of pressure on your cheeks here, but so pressure on the forehead, pressure on your cheeks here. Whereas if you had a band that goes along the top here, that lifts it a bit and then pushes, moves the pressure so not all the weight is on the front and a little bit is on the top. So let's go ahead and open up this travel case. I presume the head strap is in the travel case because I ordered this through Indiegogo, so I presume it all came in one go. And we'll have a look at the travel case in more detail once we put the head strap on. Yep, so there we go. We've got the case open up. Oh, I like this. So it's got a little protector. Oh, that's interesting. That's sort of like Velcro. Huh, I wonder how I'm going to have to, that's all one piece. So maybe that goes in like that. Okay, I'll have to work out what that does and how that does it. So let's just have a quick look inside here. So this is just a little pouch. That's nice. It's nicely made. That's some. I presume that is for the battery. So that's to hold the battery in place. Yes, and here is the version 2 of the head strap. And what else is in here? This is a carrying case to carry, I don't know what. So let's go ahead and open up the head strap and compare it with the version 1. The packaging can sometimes confuse me because some packaging you feel like you need to pull it out from here, but this package is, it opens up, it flips up like that. So just move this out of the way for the moment. And so there are the instructions, so that it is reducing pressure comfort head strap. So I'm presuming it does what it says on the tin because it definitely says something on the tin. And now let's have a look at comparing this with the version 1. Okay, so there's the first sort of obvious change between the version 1 and the version 2. So there is version 1 and here is version 2, and you can see the version 2 has got a little bit of separation between the bit that sort of connects with your head, whereas with this one, the sort of soft bit, the foam as it were, that velcroed directly onto the head strap. And I can see already the foam is slightly different as well. So this foam on version 1 had sort of like a leathery kind of a feel to it, whereas the foam on version 2, and I must say I think it's like memory foam. It's quite nice. Yeah, so the foam here, it's less foam. So you can see there that the foam here is quite long, and that one, well, I suppose it goes around the same length, but the angle's slightly different on that. And the version 2 looks a little bit bigger, sort of a little bit wider than the version 1. And you also get, just like with the version 1, you get multiple sizes of foam. So you can see here that's a 25 millimeter. That is an 18 millimeter. And oh, there's a very small one for people with very small heads, and there is a 5 millimeter. I actually found that the foam was a little bit too much for me, and that was the 10 millimeter. So I wonder if the 5 millimeter is going to work better for me. 12. Okay, so I've either got 12. Okay, so you've got 12, 18, 25, and 5. I'm going to try the 5 and see how that works. So it's sort of hardly there sort of thing in terms of where it goes. And it velcros on really, really easily, so that's nice. And now in terms of how you place it on the Vision Pro, it's going to put the 12 back in its little pouch. or maybe the pouches for the different sizes of foams. And now to get this onto your Vision Pro, first of all, you have to get your normal sort of strap. So to take the strap off, you just pull this orange tab here. So really easily take that off. And then this, you can sort of see how it slides over the headphones. I'm just going to put my cover on because I'm really paranoid about damaging it. So we slide these on, and what I was reading in terms of the other difference, that definitely slides on a lot better. And one of the other differences between the version 1 and the version 2, and I don't know how well you can see that, but the hole to let the sound out from the headphones on the version 2 is a fair bit bigger. So the version 1 theoretically could have been muffling your audio a little bit from your headphones, and the version 2 is going to muffle it a lot less. In the version 1, you had to sort of get this little nook here just over the power dot, whereas this goes further in. So you can actually, you've got a bit of give, and that's the other thing, you can adjust the positioning of where that sort of shows up. Now to get your strap back on, again, really, really easy to get it back on. We just pop that on, and now let's see how this feels. Yeah, you know what, that is, I can definitely feel, I mean, the idea behind it is, so now instead of all the sort of all the weight and all the pressure being put on your forehead and maybe on your cheeks, the weight is also being distributed across here, across your forehead, and that's definitely a lot less heavy. I mean, it's still heavy. It doesn't change the weight of the device, but it definitely has distributed the weight a fair bit more. I mean, I already found with the version 1 that it did a pretty good job of that. And also what you can do, because you're not having all the weight just on the front and the back, you've got some hold here. I mean, it's also handy just to hold it from here. If you wanted to use the Vision Pro without your light seal, you can actually have it, you know, have the weight down on here. If I was going to do this, I think for this, I might have a little bit, I might have the slightly thicker foam for this. But yeah, you can also use your Vision Pro without the light seal like this, because this is actually holding it here, whereas if you didn't have the light seal, you'd have your lenses smashing into your face, which is probably not a good thing. So that was a quick look at the AnnaPro headset. Now let's see how your Vision Pro fits into the travel case, because again, I suppose the idea behind the travel case being as tall as it is so that you can fit your Vision Pro in there with the headpiece. So I presume it just, okay, I see what this Velcro thing is for. So this Velcro's down here, so this Velcro's onto the top here and sort of acts as sort of like a lens protector for the Vision Pro. So you get it sort of in position like that. In fact, I'd get it in a little bit more, so like that. And so that now holds your Vision Pro very much in place, and you can still seal this up. It's still, there's a little bit of give, like I can feel it's not tight against the top, so I don't know. I'd almost prefer it to be a tighter fit. And then obviously this is where your battery would slot in. And I've got my battery in the Belkin holder. So let's just tighten that up. And tighten that up, so there we go. So that'll hold your battery. And your cable, I suppose you could chuck it in there. Or you could put it like that with the battery, and there we go. So you fold it in like that. And now it's not, you know, it's not like a, I wouldn't, you know, it's not like a rugged case like I drop this. And it's not small, but then again, the Vision Pro isn't small. I'll put there's my iPhone 16 Pro for a bit of comparison in terms of size. But that is, look, it's nice looking. I think it's available in 2 different colors. But yeah, I like how it's got this little strap so you can hang it from that. I'm not sure how much. My only thing is that, oh, actually, no, look, that is held in place pretty well. And I like that this little thing here to go. I wonder, so I've got this little eyepiece protector for the eyepiece. So I just put there just to keep my lenses clean. And yeah, no, that still fits in fine. And in this little pouch, you can put sort of cables and whatnot. So yeah, no, look, I think as, you know, cases, this is the first case I've gotten for the Vision Pro, but I think it looks pretty good. I think it's going to work quite well. And I've got a trip to New Zealand next week to find out how well it works. The only thing with this is, you know, I'll give you an example. So this is normally the carry-on case that I would, so this little shoulder bag that I would take with me when I'm traveling. And I suppose if I opened up all the pockets, I could fit this in here, but I don't think I'm fitting this in here along with, I'll just move back a bit so you can see. I don't know how well, actually, I wonder if, you know what? That's actually, I mean, look, it's huge and it's taking up, you know, a good bit of space in that bag, and there's a lot of empty space that's sort of wasted, as it were, but I could still get my laptop in here, and a couple of things in here and a couple of things in there, and I could put things in this. So that would actually work. Future voiceover, Lee, just jumping in here, you can see here, there's a shot that we did at the airport while we're actually on our way to New Zealand, and it fit in the bag just fine. Now, obviously, it added, you know, a little bit of girth, but it worked just fine. And it was actually really nice to have the case as a stand while we were at the hotel where we were staying, just, you know, somewhere to put the Vision Pro while we were out and about. So, yeah, I think this is going to work quite well as a travel case for the Vision Pro, and it definitely gives it tons of protection. And the fact that you can still put it in here with that top piece attached, yeah, I think that's pretty darn good. So that is a not so quick look at the Vision Pro pressure releasing headset, whatever they call it, and the case from AnnaPro for the Apple Vision Pro. I hope this video was helpful. I hope it was useful. If it has been helpful or useful, please like and subscribe. If you've already subscribed, thank you so much for your support, and we'll catch you on the next one. Safe and happy, whatever it is you're doing. Rolling camera 1, rolling camera 2. In this video, we're having a look at the AnnaPro predictive...